Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. I've started doing zodiac signs for June. We're gonna skip May because I want to not be so behind. You know, I want to give myself leeway to be able to get all 12 done and not feel like, oh, the month's ended already. So I feel like if I can just get ahead of the curve, I guess, as they say. Anyways, let's go. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_I, because like I always tell you guys, I go live there often. I just went live there today. It was like going to church, honey. If you know, you know. Wow. We're starting off, I don't know why, I just intuitively grabbed the Hidden Truth Oracle. And the first two cards out are the cards that always come out, of course, because it's what the energy is. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I look for you everywhere. So someone here is thinking about a person nonstop. They can't stop thinking about them. It's obsessive, but it's not someone you've had to block. It's not a stalker, right? It's someone that you have been thinking about too, and maybe not necessarily to that extent that they're thinking about you. It feels like the masculine is thinking about the feminine more, but I feel like you both think about each other. So this is why when people will ask, well, do you think it's this dude who's blocked me? Or, no. It's not to say that's not going to be 100% the case, but we're talking about this is mutual connection. So someone here can't stop thinking about a person, and you would do the splits in the air if you found that out. I mean, let me tell you like that. I know I was a distraction from your pain. You were the best thing in my life. Yeah, so someone's feeling regret here that they lost you. They're realizing that now. Just being near you is intoxicating. So they are missing you tremendously. They're thinking about you nonstop. I can tell you that right now. It's at night at the worst. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. The I look for you everywhere feels like they're always doing this. Or when their phone goes off, or they get a notification. That's what it feels like. It's like it has to do with their phone. I look for you everywhere. Trying to see if you are contacting them, to see if you are gonna pop up. And I say pop up because I mean it could be physically, or it could be on their phone. Sorry, I'm wearing a onesie, shorts onesie, because, you know, my massive knee thigh tattoo, it has to be exposed. And so when you sit, it kind of gathers up a bit, but so that's where we're at with this. Like I said, you'd be doing the splits in the air if you found that out. So it's not somebody where you're like, ew, fuck. Oh, this dude won't leave me alone. I know it's always the ones too where we're like, fuck, please God, catch the fucking hint, bro. Go find your love of your life. Leave me the fuck alone. No, that's not it. You would be thrilled if you found out that they couldn't stop thinking about you. They look for you everywhere. They check their phone. A love offer. That's what's coming. It's a love offer. And it's going to come from a person that you are going to, I'll say it again, be thrilled it's coming from. Could have been for some of you a person you've been waiting for. And when I say waiting, I just talked about it all on my live. We don't wait. We don't wait for no fucking body. We're not going to put our life on hold and wait for them to love us. Choose me. No, but you know what I mean, where you're just like, you want that one. It's a love offer from someone that you fucking want. At some point along the journey or connection, you were hoping and praying that it would line up. You were hoping for that. You may have put other potential suitors a little bit on hold, a smidge, to see how this was going to completely play out. So it's not that you're waiting on them. No, but you know what I mean. Secret lover and melancholy. I mean, that's a person in their fucking feelings, right? And I think that this person is in their feelings. The secret lover here feels as if it's like secret fantasizing, right? They're fantasizing about you in a sexual way, but it's not because it's just sexual. It's obviously feelings involved here as well too. They're feeling like they miss you. It's not just they miss your body. They don't miss you answering their booty call, right? See, reminiscing. I wish some nights lasted forever. And you have distress because again, they can't stop thinking about it. You know what's so funny is you guys think about each other sometimes at the same time. You do. I can just feel it. I told you it's mutual. You think about each other at the same time. And this masculine is in a state of total confusion. They're confused. They're unsure. And they're trying to hide that. They're wearing a mask. I mean, you can see this dude in this card. That's why I chose this card, right? It's my, my Crimson Secrets deck. I chose it because he's hidden. His face is hidden. His whole body is hidden. And he's trying to hide what he's feeling. But there you have infatuation because it's what it fucking is. I can't stop thinking about you. I lay awake at night thinking about you. They're becoming obsessed about it. And it's the confusion of it too, right? They're confused about why cannot stop thinking about them. They don't know. They don't know why they can't. They're starting to put that together. Of course, we keep getting that card, right? I'm starting to understand our connection. They're getting it. A little late to the party, but they're getting it. And of course, we have late night communication. Because I think that's when they're going to message you, call you, text you. Because it's especially at night that they think about it. I mean, fuck, they're wondering, who you fucking with the secret lover as well too? Because remember, they're confused. They don't know. Everything's blurry. They can't make sense of it. They don't know. So this tells me that you guys are not in full-blown communication over, yeah, I'm dating this person, or yeah, I'm not, or it's just you aren't there. Maybe you used to be there, but you're not. They could also be reminiscing about how goes back to the regret. They're reminiscing about how they fucked it up. How they should have said this in a situation. This was recent too. So this is for those of you that had something recent with them. Past few months you were communicating. This is recent. I'd say 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months. We'll push it to 6 months, but of course is 3 to 5, 3 to 6 months. You guys were talking and communication, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then it's because it's something within that time period that I feel like they're thinking about. They wish they would have said something else as opposed to what they said. They wish they would have, I heard, close the deal. And that's recent, 3 to 6 months that you guys were talking. And in a conversation, they may have had the opportunity to pull the trigger then, to close the deal then, and they didn't. You guys may have been talking and laughing and joking, and it could have been the perfect opportunity for them to say, what are you doing this weekend? And they wanted to, but they didn't. And so you snooze, you lose, right? So that's where we're at. You snooze, you fucking lose. No, I'm going to go tarot. Let's just get right into the tarot. Oh, justice nonstop. Nonstop. Libra energy, but that is getting what you deserve. It just is. It could be a zillion other fucking things, right? But it's getting what you deserve. See, the Seven of Wands was a block. They're self-sabotagers. They would receive and beautiful things would come to them, and they would it's like blocking your blessings. And I think we've all done that at some point in time, right? But what I feel like it is that something that was so beautiful came to them and they blocked it, right? And now they regret that, because Six of Pentacles is that reciprocity. It's like them realizing, oh my God, like I should have gave more. I should have initiated. I should have said. And again, it's recent. 3 months. I don't know why 3 months really stands out. So a conversation you guys had, you saw each other, it was 3 months. And that may not be for everybody, but I told you it's recent. It would be pushing it 5-6 months max. That the last time you physically saw them and had a conversation, or had a conversation on, you know, whatever. Mutual, not talking to your fucking self either. Oh, yeah, I sent them a message 5 months ago. No. Did they respond? No, then no. There's a love offer. See, Ace of Pentacles. There it is. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is always a card of moving or career change. So for some of you, you could be getting a new offer, making more money. It's a long-term offer, right? If it's work-related, this is amazing, because this is a lot of financial stability. This is a lot of money coming in. Someone here is very financially stable. Okay, so they got money, or they will be. But I don't think this is a broke person. It's not somebody that's like... I mean, people always want me to be very, very specific. So I will be, and I don't care if it hurts people's feelings. This is just, it's not personal. It's what it is. This is not somebody who's living with a roommate, or they're living with their mom because trying to save money. Like, you're talking, this is a masculine who lives alone, owns his own place, or lives alone and it pays a huge amount of money per month. They're very independent and financially stable. They have a car, they own their car. Or multiple. This person has a lot of fucking money. That keeps coming up in the energy. They're very, very financially stable. But for the feminines, this is also your basically golden ticket, isn't it? The Ace of Pentacles is like a golden ticket, because it's like for some of you getting a lot of money out of the blue, getting a huge job offer that's going to secure your future financially. There's a Queen of Swords too. The Queen of Swords fell on top of the Six of Pentacles because she's not going to be very thrilled with the fact that they're going to come back and now want to give everything. And if you resonate with Aquarian energy, or that reading I just did for Aquas, you're going to want to watch that. Even if you don't have Aqua in your chart, your boo-boo might be a fucking Aquarius. I don't know. But I always tell you guys, don't go based on the zodiac sign or the month or whatever, because time is an illusion and energy is fluid. If it resonates, watch it. If the title calls you in. And Aqua energy was all about, for June, it was about getting nothing and then every fucking thing. Like that. Five of Swords, they were a self-sabotager. This person fucking self-sabotaged. They held back communication. See, that's why I told you, it's not somebody that's blowing you up, not somebody that's all trying to get up in your shit, constantly messaging. You block them there, boom, a message pops up on fucking eBay. You block them there, boom, a message pops up on fucking, in the mail. And it's not it. If they wanted to, they could call you right now. They could text you right now. They could message you right now. You know, it's not that kind of a situation where it's basically one step away from 911. TRO. This Five of Swords shows me that this masculine held back his communication because he was kind of pompous, kind of almost slightly self-centered. I'm not going to be the one to reach out to them, and I'm so used to being worshipped. If you want me, you come in, that kind of a vibe. And they're not going to come in with that vibe no more. I fucking tell you that right now. They're not. They're going to come in and be like, here's everything, all of me. Ace of Wands, told you. They're going to come in and offer everything. Remember we had love offer earlier. See, it's action and it's love offer. They're going to, it's a full-blown thing. This is going from nothing to everything, from single to taken and going to be engaged very soon and married. This is dry spell, no options. All of a sudden, boom, there's one. Oh my God, it's not just an option, but it's one I think I could marry. It's big shit. And the reason it's so big is because that's the energy we're rolling into. That's the cycle we're rolling into. Page of Cups. Friendship. Five of Pentacles, and they don't want to be a friend anymore. See that? They're friend zoned because they put themselves there. They want this to end. You see that Knight of Swords, it's rushing in, y'all. It's like expeditiously, but with death, it means it's an end, but death is rebirth. It's one and the same. The end is the beginning is the end. It also tells me this is sudden change or transformation. This particular person has some sort of like that awakening. They change, they go through a metamorphosis very quickly. Blink of an eye. Overnight. Magician. Oh, they got a trick up their sleeve, honey. And I don't mean maliciously. I don't mean maliciously. I don't mean that by no means. I don't mean anything weird about that either. I mean they're clever. They're fucking clever. And you see, they got to be clever because a bitch that's going to be the one responding and receiving the information and message is the Queen of Swords, and she will fuck you up, right? The Queen of Swords is like, she'll say, fuck yourself, get the hell out of here, who the fuck you think you are, or completely ignore you, right? But remember, this is mutual. This feminine, for example, I would never block somebody. This is me personally. I'm not going to block somebody I want to be in communication with. So if you've ever been blocked by me, it's a fucking hint. Right? So this is where she is, she wants to fucking communicate with them, but she also has to have boundaries. And she has to say, I can't fucks with you like that. We block them in energetically, but there's a part of her that's hoping they're going to message. She wants to hear from them. Remember, they think about each other at the same time sometimes, but you still can't let a motherfucker act any kind of way. You let a motherfucker slide, they start ice skating. So you had to have boundaries with them, but there was still this crack in the door open. And they're going to pull a rabbit out the fucking hat with that, because they have to with the Queen of Swords, because she is going to flip out. Hold on, I gotta close the blinds. Give me 1 second. Oh Lord Jesus, my leg. Right? They know they have to, they got to pull a rabbit out the hat because it's crucial. It's the only way in. They got to pick the lock, basically. And I don't mean literally. Ace of fucking Cups. Huh? With the Two of fucking Cups. Here we go. Here the fuck we go, bitch. Here we go. I mean, Ace of Cups, as many of you know, it's a card of true love. It's a card of like divine love. It's also self-love, but it's new love too. And it almost has this new feeling to it where like when the two of you start this back up again, because that's where it's headed for some of you. Because let me put it to you this way. It never actually started. You never actually dated. You never had sex. It doesn't feel like that. This doesn't feel like a repeat pattern with a person that you hooked up with a couple times and he was a fuckboy and he didn't get his shit together. No. I mean, that wouldn't even be it. I don't know about you guys, but every person I've ever fucked with in my past, I wouldn't even give the time of day to today. That sounds harsh and rude, but it's the reality. We just didn't love ourselves at all in those days, you know? And it's like, but this is not that energy. This is someone that had the potential of being with her. But it was like the timing was off. You see how you have that, the pocket watch there? The timing was off. It was the wrong time. They weren't seeing eye to eye. You know what's the funniest thing? I have to talk about this because it's a PSA. Sometimes you'll hear me refer to people seeing eye to eye and being on the same wavelength as equally yoked. And the most uneducated people will leave comments on my shit, which I will delete. Because you ain't gonna sprinkle your uneducation, ignorant ass here. Not on my shit. And they'll say, can you please stop saying yoked? And they'll spell it Y-O-L-K-E-D. Who the fuck is saying yolked like it's a goddamn egg that I'm gonna go scramble for breakfast? You got to do better. If you don't know what someone's talking about, what about go Google it first? What is equally yoked? And if you would have put Y-O-L-K-E-D, it would have came up, not that. It's a term from back biblical times, right? It is a term derived from that, where two people are basically like this. Please, if you gonna come correct, or don't come at all, I'm a fucking aqua. So you best believe if I'm saying something, I definitely researched it or Googled it or know for certain what the fuck I'm talking about. The worst thing to do is correct someone thinking you're a know-it-all smarty pants, and you're wrong. Why would you waste your day doing that? Sending a stranger on YouTube a message to correct them, and you're wrong. These two see eye to eye, they're equally yoked. Why the fuck would I say yoked like an egg? It's fucking insane. I mean, really think about that. Why would I say that? It's fucking mind-blowing to me. But you know what? Speaking of eggs, I might go boil some eggs and eat an egg sandwich for dinner, because it does sound scrumdiddlyumptious, actually. Honestly, it gives afternoon tea vibes. I love afternoon tea. It's one of my favorite things, and I love to go and drink the tea with the little sandwiches and shit. I really do. So I might just go boil some fucking eggs, but I'm not talking about eggs. I just don't get it. I'm an aqua. I Google everything because I don't want to look like an ass and be wrong. One time somebody tried to tell me to correct my title with a there and there, and they were like adamant that it was supposed to be there, it's spelled this way, not that. And I had to go and correct them 17 times because they were so insistent my grammar was wrong. Sometimes it's a fat finger thing. Sometimes it'll auto-correct and I'll try and catch it. These nails sometimes are a little bit hard to punch things in, you know what I'm saying? But no, honey, they were wrong. Nine of Swords. Remember, we go back to I lay awake at night thinking about you. Someone here is laying awake at night thinking about you, and you would be thrilled. Four of Pentacles, they've definitely held back. This person has held back tremendously. Eight of Cups, they tried to walk away. They tried to turn their back on this, and you let them. Remember, a part of being higher vibed and being divine feminine is we take on that dark divine feminine energy. I talked about it all in my live earlier on Instagram, where we're going to let them walk. We're not going to send paragraphs and convince them. We're not going to try and coerce them, manipulate them. If someone doesn't want to engage with you, bye. So this person may have walked away and looked back like this and saw that you weren't coming. And then they stopped there and said, what is this? Every other woman comes and chases me. See, you got Caesar Melange right there. Tss, tss, tss. You got chin checked right there. Lightning strikes. Now, if any other case had happened to them, any other situation with another woman, another feminine, they wouldn't care because they're not feeling that Two of Cups, Ace of Cups energy with that person. They wouldn't have cared. They care with you because it's a deeper soul connection. It's the one. It's the one. Both ways, not just one-sided. Both ways. They both look at each other as if you could definitely be the one. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins. Told you they're a little bit fucking snooty. This person might have a really good job, or they're just really into their work. This person is more about, they want to make their money. So they were not looking for love. They're not looking for love. The last thing they wanted was love and connection and a relationship. They was about their fucking money. That could have been you too, but it feels very strongly the masculine in this energy. But I mean, that's me as a feminine. I'm not looking for love. When love come to find me, then it's like, oh shit, you know, but like, I'm not looking either. We're all about our money. Fuck bitches get money. This person is all about, they were all about just trying to make their money, trying to build an empire. But love has a funny way of sneaking in. Right? Yeah, see, King of Cups. They've fallen. A Hanged Man, there was a pause for sure, right? But then there's enlightenment there. I mean, they fell. Head over heels. You can actually see he's upside down. Head over heels. After a pause. After like a nothingness. After like a stalemate. Remember, it's they look back and you're not chasing them and they're just like. And then I think that's what it is too, right? Like they go, oh, fuck them. Because like everybody else, right, that they've ever entertained, and then it starts eating them up inside, and it's not a pride and an ego thing, it's a heart thing. It's an emotional thing. They start to get emotional about it. See the big difference there? It's not like they just want to come and get you because they want to conquer you, because they want to just check you off their list as someone that they've conquered. And it's not that. It's the fact that like you're not chasing them and you're not putting up with their shit. And then they start to miss you in the distance, in the silence. And then it's how it works. It's what it is. Their epiphany comes because they realize that you're not like everybody else. King of Wands, there's his action. They take action. That's Kang Dangalang right there, bitch. This is somebody here who, it could be Aries, Leo, Sag too, but it's somebody here who is gonna strike. And when he strikes, look, he's gonna put his all into it. He's gonna give, it's gonna be everything. It's not gonna be a shit love offer. He's gonna come with the whole shebang. It's the whole thing. He's gonna put his back into it. He's going to, it's all of me loves all of you. He's going to give you all of him. It's going to totally be all in. Because there's a part of them that knows that if they lose you, they'll regret it. Let's get into this extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below this video the word more. Let's go and do this one on Patreon. Okay, for my Patreons, if you don't follow me on Patreon, click this link below. You'll see the Patreon link. Patreon is a whole nother beast. Okay, it's not my website. It's not YouTube. So you have to be a patron there. And remember, it's a 1 monthly cost, but there's so many videos on there that you can rewatch. There's no time limit. Tons of old sexual readings there that are archived. There's just tons of shit there. So I will go and post this on Patreon, and bear in mind that this means that I cannot use any sexual decks there because I still have to upload it to YouTube and then connect it to Patreon. What else? Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. See you on my Patreon. Love you.